anybody want to work in HR? There are many HR professionals out there who love being in the role but are really struggling. They don't know whether they're in the role to support the business and protect the company and deliver KPIs, or is their role about offering support and listening to the employees? Is it about offering tea and sympathy? So they almost feel like the proverbial pig in the middle. There are some HR professionals who are out to just please everybody and end up pleasing nobody, least of all themselves. And then there are a few HR professionals out there who have really got this completely covered. So then why is it that no matter what we do in HR, it feels like it's never enough? Look at this. This was a survey carried out of 1,000 employees and 90 HR professionals. And apart from unfair pay, which let me just say isn't always to do with HR, the two most biggest things that people had a complaint about HR was not offering enough training and growth within the organisation, and also not having enough sympathy or empathy for people. And then have you heard this? HR equals human remains. I've heard many HR directors, or many business owners, rather, saying we used to call HR human remains because they're dead. And then have you read the best ever joke on LinkedIn? Basically, the joke states that a HR professional died. And off she went towards the pearly gates of, obviously, heaven. And St. Peter said, actually, do you want to check out what hell's like before you go to heaven? She's like, all right, cool. Let's go. So she goes down to hell, and it's beautiful, right? You know, there's golden harps, and it's just stunning. Like, she's thinking, this is an amazing place to be. So then she said, but let me just take a look at heaven, just in case it's better up there, right? She goes up to heaven and takes it. It wasn't as good as what it was in hell. So she's like, I'm going to go to hell, actually. I love it there. It was amazing. I felt really comfortable, and I love the people there. So St. Peter said, are you sure that's what you want to do? She's like, yep. So she goes, decides to go to hell, and that's where she goes. And as she's going down the elevator, the door opens to hell, and it's just dead, dry ground. She said, what happened? Like, you know, when I came the other day, it was just beautiful. And St. Peter said, yesterday we were recruiting you, today you're staff. So the interesting thing is this joke on LinkedIn, when I checked it about 2 weeks ago, had over 99,000 likes and about 5,000 comments. So comments like, very funny. However, based on personal experience, it is also quite accurate. Excellent, often not so far from reality, unfortunately. And great fun story, but the truth of the matter is, it's true. So I just want to ask you, how does it feel to read comments like that? It's quite hurtful, isn't it? Because we really try, right, in HR. We try hard. But in my experience of over 25 years being in HR, I've worked with many HR professionals. And I've got to say, I'm not going to lie, there are some who ain't that great. There are some who haven't really quite mastered what making a difference to people is about. There are some actually who don't even like people. There are some who feel like they don't get the respect for the job they do. They really try hard, they feel undervalued, and nobody listens to their ideas. I'm sure some of you can resonate with some of that. There are also HR professionals who feel like, I know everything I need to know, and you need to do what I say. They're not the proverbial pigs in the middle, they're actually the company dinosaur. So the struggle is real, right? Often in HR. So why would anyone want to work in HR? Because we like people. In fact, we love people, right? Raise your hand if you went into HR because you have a passion for working with people. Only a few? Great. So raise your hand again if you went into HR because you really wanted to make a difference to people. Great. We have committed ourselves in HR to be about making a difference to human beings. We've got a higher purpose. We've already seen, right? It's not always that great. But we've committed ourselves to being people who are about people. Yes or no? Yes. Yesterday, Mr. Atif said on the panel, the most important thing is to build human beings. Like, what an honor and a privilege that we have in HR to do that. I feel really humbled and so grateful that I'm on that path, that I can really make a difference to other human beings.